the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Flames. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert them.
Oh, and it's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. We'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Stone. Tackle, but first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the second down play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Delivers quickly to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Flames will line up on 1st and 10. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Pass back, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Liberty.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looks left and finds his target there. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards after it.
They keep him guessing with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The short hands, it's Fields. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Come up on 3rd down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Grab behind the line, it's Fields. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The Red Raiders will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Red Raiders are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, it's a reverse. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. He almost took it to the house. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Liberty has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 6 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He'll throw it now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And that will pick up the first down. He'll spot it at 38.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Flames. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Catch made on the slant. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, they're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Red Raiders line up with a first and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had it.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Flames line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Deuce to his left now, escaping the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Pass is caught. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the defense wraps him up. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Flames will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
He bought some time, now lets it go. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Complete on the slant pattern. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Red Raiders pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Touchdown, Texas Tech. What a turnaround here.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. He finds some space. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Now bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long.
He's wide open. Look out.
They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
What a catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. He finally makes the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal. And the Flames looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1.
I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. A huge play here in the ultimate game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. He's looking to throw. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Good pass Here comes a jet sweep. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
But, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Snags a good throw. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Trying to convert with a sweep. The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
There's the stiff arm. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? With the catch, it's Fields. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Makes a quick catch. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2, try to win it right here. wants to throw it. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? He'll pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. He got it! A field goal to win a